Hi Leona, I'm trying to get fancy now, trying out YouTube, so let's hope it works a bit better. Okay, we're standing in the front of our mat, our feet are together. I want you to close your eyes. Now, all 5 toes are making contact with the mat, the arches of the feet are making contact with the mat, the heels of the feet are making contact with the mat. Your fingers are growing longer and longer, like caramel, reaching down toward the mat. At the same time, your shoulders are reaching away from your ears, and your shoulder blades are running down your back like a long waterfall. Your head and your neck is growing longer and longer and reaching up toward the ceiling. Let's talk about your breath. I want you 5 inhales, so we're breathing in for a full count of 5, and we are exhaling for a full count of 5. Don't worry whether you breathe in through your nose and then out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your mouth, out through your mouth. As long as you're breathing, it sends energy to the muscles we are trying to stretch and strengthen. So let's just find the grounding and breathe. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Breathing in and exhaling. Right, we're going to start our moving. I want your feet about a foot, so that you can put a foot in between. It's basically hip distance apart. And then you're going to inhale, take the palms up to the ceiling. You're going to exhale. On your exhale, 5 counts. Inhale for a full count of 5. And then exhale out for a full count of 5. So let us breathe together. We're inhaling. We're exhaling. We are inhaling. We're exhaling. We're breathing in. We're exhaling. We're inhaling. We're exhaling. Just through the mouth, we are inhaling. We're exhaling. We are inhaling. We're exhaling. You choose what works best for you. Our move's going to change. We're going to inhale. We are going to exhale. We're going to breathe in. And we are going to goal post the arms and draw the elbows down toward your hips. You're going to inhale all the way up to the ears. And you're going to let the shoulders run down your back like a beautiful waterfall, opening up the chest. And we're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale. And we're going to breathe in. And we're going to goalpost out. All the way down to your hips. And we're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale. And we're going to breathe in. And we're going to exhale. And we're going to inhale. And we're going to goalpost. All the way up to the ears. And exhale out. And now we just take a nice deep breath in. And we dive down. If your hands can't reach the mat, then you just place them on the blocks. Otherwise, from here, you're going to breathe in. And you're going to exhale. And once you're out onto your knees, breathe in. You can come out of it a little bit. And exhale. Try and strengthen and lengthen those hamstrings a little bit more. And one more time. And exhale. Now I want you to physically take this part of the hand and place it underneath your feet. My little friend, her name is Maggie May. She'll be around now and again. From here, you're going to inhale to repair your body. On the exhale, I actually want you to push your toes into your hands like you're falling forward, but at the same time push the heels back down into the mat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, activate. Fall forward and resist back with your heels. Breathe in and go again. Inhale, resist back with the heels, push down with those toes into your hands. Remember, yoga is all about opposing forces. So we are pushing forward at the heel, the feet. At the same time, we're pushing back with the heels. You should be feeling a lovely, lovely stretch right here in between your glute medius or your sit bones and the hamstrings. Nice deep breathing. Right, move your hands. I want you to go ahead and place them onto your thighs, and I want you to think about a flat back. Almost as though you can balance a cup of tea on your back. Then you're going to inhale, and you're going to exhale and lower all the way down. Take it down as low as you can. If you can place your hands behind your feet, or just on your ankles, or on your blocks. And then from there again, we're going to think about that nice flat back. So our hands come back onto our thighs, and we grow taller in the spine. The chest and the thighs are far away from one another. Think long back. Take a nice deep inhale. And again, take your eyes down towards your knees. Take a nice deep inhale. And again, flat back. Take another nice deep breath in. And take it all the way down. Take a nice deep inhale. And again, think flat back. From there, you're going to come down. And we're going to reset that spine. One vertebra at a time, respecting the integrity of our spines. And we're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale. And we're going to breathe in. And we're going to goal post those arms all the way down toward our hips. Keeping the chest open. Take the shoulder blades all the way up to the ears. And waterfall them down. Let's do that again. Inhale. Namaste. Take another nice deep breath in. And goal post those arms. Inhale. And exhale. Feels so good. Let's do it one more time. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. Taking your eyeline with you and keep that chest open and draw those elbows down toward your hips. And take the shoulders all the way up to the ears and let that shoulder blade run down your back like a beautiful waterfall. And we're going to take a nice deep inhale in. And we're going to dive down. And we're going to take that left foot back. And you're going to feel, make sure now the front foot, this right knee, the left knee is not hyper-extending over your toe. Okay, it's sort of at a right angle towards your armpit. Okay, that long left, that back leg is long, your toes are tucked, you're stretching out the hip flexor. You're also stretching out the Achilles tendon, because what we're going to do from here is we're going to inhale a little and we're going to exhale and push back with that foot. Inhale a little and exhale, push back with that foot. At the same time then you are stretching into that ropey piece of your ankle, which we call the Achilles tendon. All your calf muscles insert in that area. Inhale and exhale, so you're also stretching out your calves as well as your hip flexors. And 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and last one for 10. Now you're going to uncurl the back foot. You're going to come up. You're going to place your hands onto the front thigh. Okay, this is the traditional bush rider. You can keep your body right here where it is. You can send this leg back a little bit further if you want more of a hip flexor stretch. Then from there, we're going to open up the arms if you can. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. We're going to namaste those hands. And then we're going to take it into a little bit of a back extension. Feeling this hip flexor opening again. Nice deep inhale. Exhale out. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Another nice deep breath in. And exhale out. Now we're going to come back into that low lunge. Now from here, you may need your blocks. You may need pillows. But I want your forearms. They need to come down to the mat. Okay? Your forearms must be on the mat, darling. Alright. Take a nice deep breath from here. And exhale. And we do that same movement. Push back with the heel and a little bit in. Push back with the heel and a little bit in. And exhale and breathe. And 5. Your front leg and your front arm are pushing into one another. You should be feeling a nice stretch in the hamstring and the inner thighs of the front leg. At the same time, you're still opening up the hip flexor of the back foot. Right, from there, we're going to come up. You're going to move this foot over. You're going to aim your left heel toward your right hip. And we're going to come down into the pigeon pose. Arms go forward. Okay, if you feel you can, you are very welcome to move this foot further up toward the front of the mat, but then angle your body over the foot. So you can tuck that back leg up and angle your body over the foot. Nice deep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, what we're stretching here is the piriformis muscle. As you know, the piriformis muscle sits directly on top of your sciatic nerve. So we want to hold this pose. It's really fine if your leg is still here and your body is still forward, as long as you are feeling a stretch in this sideline muscle being here. Okay, as long as that's where you're feeling the stretch, it's all good. Now, traditionally, yoga poses are held for at least 2 minutes. In particular, we're going to hold this one for 2 minutes. Okay, because one of the deep six, which is the muscles we are stretching, is the piriformis. The piriformis is directly on top of the sciatic nerve, and we do not want sciatic. So we inhale and exhale and stretch. Inhale and exhale and stretch. The little dog's now irritating the poor cat. Oh dear, dear. Nice deep inhaling and exhaling. Breathe in and exhale out. Inhale and exhale out. Okay, hold the pose. I'm going to get up. I'm going to move the camera down toward the floor so that you can see my leg action. Okay, I'm concerned that you can't really see the leg action as well. Okay, just hold the pose wherever you are in the pigeon. Possibly be better. I can also move the mat further up now. There we go. So what I was saying to you, if you're in the pigeon here and you want to tuck this back foot and lift it up, you can do that. Holding pigeon. Nice deep inhaling and exhaling. If this really hurts you, an alternative to this pigeon pose is you lie on your back, take your left foot over the right thigh, grab your shin and pull it toward you, Maggie, no. or grab underneath the thigh and pull it toward you. Again, yoga is about opposing forces. So we pull and push at the same time. Pull the right leg in and push with the left knee, with the left ankle. Okay, nice deep breathing. Now, wherever you are, you're going to come out of it. So whether you are here on all fours or whether you are there, you're going to come onto all fours. And we're going to move into cat-cow. Don't look at me like that. You're going to inhale and we're going to exhale. We're going to tuck our navel all the way up to the ceiling. And then I want you to uncurl from your lower back, mid-back, upper back, then your neck, then your head, growing tall in the body. Feel like your spine is lengthening. Inhale and exhale. Take it all the way up. Give me a nice deep breath and uncurl. One vertebra at a time. All the way out into your cow. Let's do 3 more. Inhale and exhale all the way up. Breathe in and uncurl. And again, inhale and exhale all the way up. Nice deep breath and slowly uncurl. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, we haven't finished yet with that hip flexor stretch. So again, the left foot's going to come forward. This time we're going to come up into what we call the crescent lunge. Okay, it's a higher lunge. I want your arms up and by the sides. If you can, you can namaste the hands. Maggie, please move. And then from there, you're going to take it into a little bit of a back extension. Yeah, you need to make sure that both legs are very active. Okay, so you don't fall over. Nice deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. And then from there, I want you to take your hands and simply place them on your ears. Nice deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. From there, you're going to inhale, you're going to exhale and flex forward. You're going to breathe in and come back, maintaining your stability. Use your abdominal muscles and exhale, take it back. You're going to place the left hand down, come on, onto the mat, and you're going to take the other arm up and over the ear, taking your eye line up to the ceiling if you can. You can't get your arm over the ear, you can place it onto the lower back. You should be feeling a stretch in the hip flexor. Nice deep breathing, hold. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Nice deep inhaling and exhaling. One more time, breathe in and out. And then slowly come back up into your crescent lunge. Okay, we're not done there yet. I want you to goalpost the arms. You're going to breathe in. And we are going to twist toward the left. Hold. Push that right toe into the mat. Relax your neck and shoulders. Then slowly come back down. Take this leg, swing it back, open up wide for me, and we're going to go into the rest pose. Nice wide rest pose. You're going to try and get your glutes down onto your heels and your hands flat onto the mat. Good, they've gone. Okay. You can do your tarantula fingers where you're on to all 10 fingers and then you flatten out again. Inhale and exhale as you do. So we exhale here, we inhale, exhale, And we inhale. And then we bring the right hand to the right foot, left hand to the left foot, and slowly we restack that spine with integrity coming all the way up. Okay, I'm still not happy with where we got the camera. So I'm going to try and move it a little bit more. Perhaps up there. Maybe that'll be a bit better. Baby steps, Lena, we'll get there. Okay. So now, from there, from that rest pose, you're going to come up into downward dog. Remember your downward dog, you're trying to get your heels down. Your eye line is either to your shins, to your knees, to your thighs. Your head is way beyond your arms. So your eye line should ultimately be on your belly button. Now deep inhaling and exhaling and stretch it out. Breathe and stretch. Your glute should be the highest point of the body, reaching up toward the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Right, you've got another leg. So we're going to go ahead, lift up that right leg and pull it through for our hip flexor on the other side. Okay, we need to adjust myself. So again, your toe is on the mat and you're moving slowly. If your hip flexors are very tight, you're very welcome to drop down to your knee and then push back. I want you to make a concerted effort to push the heel back toward the end of the room. So you can really feel that hip flexor stretch, and you can feel the Achilles tendon stretching. And we go 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Then you're going to gently drop down that knee and curl your toes, come up into the horse rider. Again, you can take this back leg a little bit further back. You've got the flexibility to do it. The hands come onto the thigh, never onto the knee. Relax your neck and shoulders. You can stay here. Alternatively, arms come to the side. Then from there, we are going to namaste the hands up to the top. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. And we're going to extend it back. Feeling this hip flexor stretching and opening up even more. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then we're going to come back down again toward that low lunge. Okay, and then once again, your right hand's going to come next to your right foot. And you're going to go down onto your forearms. The right foot and the right arm and the right leg push into one another, so you can feel more of a stretch in the inner thigh and the hamstring. The back leg is again up. You can drop it if your hip flexors are feeling very tight. And again, you are pushing and pulling. Allow a little bit of a release and pull it back. Feel the hip flexors stretching. Remember, if you can't get your forearms down onto the mat, then you use your blocks or pillows. Nice deep breathing. Eye line is forward. Inhale and exhale. And 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Right. Now we're going to go into pigeon, so you can drop that foot. Take this heel, move it over to your left hip, and you can go forward into the pigeon. The muscle we are trying to stretch is this one here. This is your deep 6 muscle, in particular is the piriformis muscle, which sits right there. Now we can talk about the proprioceptive feedback, where you just tap the muscle, then you apply mind muscle memory, and you take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, you send the oxygen to the muscle you are trying to stretch. So nice deep breath in, and exhale. Okay, you can, again, tuck this back foot if you want more of a stretch. Alternatively, you can move this foot forward for me, and then you angle your body over toward that foot, and we hold for 2 minutes. If this hurts you too much, then again, I can say to you, you can turn around. This time around, you'll be taking your right foot over onto your left thigh, not your knee. Lie down or put your head on a block. Grab around the shin of the left leg or grab the thigh of the left leg. And again here, you push out with that right foot. The right leg is pushing out and the left is pulling in. You are pulling in with your arms. So you can feel the stretch here, the deep 6 muscles. And we hold. And we breathe. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. So thank you, I don't want kisses. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And out. Pull it in. Nice deep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and exhaling. Holding it there. Okay, now as you remember, the last time we went to all fours, we are again going to go to all fours, except this time we're going to move directly into the plank. Now, your plank today, I want your feet together, your inner thighs are glued together so that you can immediately feel the activation into your glutes and into your abdominal muscles, and you're going to give me a big shoulder shrug back. Your eye line is forward, but your shoulders are away from your ears, and you should be in a perfect plank. Okay. Resist, or alternatively, you're here. Either which way, you are still resisting and feeling this muscle stretch. Okay, so we're going to come onto all fours. We are going to move into the perfect plank. So you're going to tuck your toes. You're going to glue those inner thighs together. Feet are together. Glutes are tight. Abs are tight. Shoulders are going to go up and away. And your eye line is just ahead of you. Perfect plank. Hold plank. Nice deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and out. Feel your navel activating, draw your navel up into your spine. Keep your glutes nice and tight. Nice deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. Glue those inner thighs together. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Draw your navel up into your spine. Relax your shoulder blades. Hold plank. Nice deep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. Good. You can drop down to your knees and you can go again into a nice rest pose. Nice deep inhaling and exhaling, stretching it out. Breathing in and exhaling out. Inhale, exhale. You want to take the pressure off your shoulders a little bit. You can take the arms around. Just put your head on a block. I don't want you to breathe into the mat. My peak of my cap helps with that. And then again, slowly restacking that spine, one vertebra up at a time, always respecting the integrity of our spines. Okay, good. So, right, from here, we are going to move from the garland pose. Okay, if your heels can't get down onto the mat, then I want you to place blocks or a little bit of towel or whatever underneath it. You are trying to sit up nice and tall with the body. So we don't want to be falling forward, we want to be sitting up nice and tall. We want the pressure in the heels. You should be able to lift your toes. Okay, and you're just bouncing around there. You can sit and watch TV like this. You can sit and watch your child playing outside like this. This is a great opener, not only for the hip open for your hip flexors, but also for your lower back. So it's a really good pose to be able to get into. Okay. So do you want to practice if you want to, but you must keep your shoulders up nice and tall. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move with the pose. Watch your breath, okay, because if you can get a little bit lightheaded because it's a lot of breathing. So from here, we're going to inhale. We're going to lift up, exhaling. I know you're missing me now. Just take your eye line up, give me a little bit of a back extension. Inhale, stay there. And then on your exhale, you're slowly coming down again. One vertebra at a time. Okay. So I'll move a little bit so that you can see it from the other side. Sitting up nice and tall. You're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale up. Up we go. Little bit of a back extension. Inhale. And exhale all the way down. Breathe in. And exhale up. Inhale. And exhale lower. Inhale. And exhale lift. Breathe in. And exhale lower. I just realized we didn't do the crescent lunge on the other side. That was very bad of me. Let's just do one more of these and we'll do the crescent lunge now. Inhale and exhale all the way up. And slowly lower all the way down. Sometimes I think the pigeon puts me to sleep. Okay, let's just come back onto all fours. Alright. So again, we are going to take that right foot forward. The left foot's going to tuck under. We're going to come up into the crescent lunge. Okay, so your leg is still at a 90-degree angle. Your hands are on your thighs. It can stay there. Okay, because it can definitely challenge your balance. Engage your core. Make sure all 5 toes of the front foot are in the mat. Tuck your back foot. Arms are to the side. You're going to inhale. We're going to exhale into Namaste. We're going to breathe in. And we're going to go into a little bit of a back extension. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Whoops. And again, inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming back forward. Take your hands gently behind the ears. Give me an inhale. And we exhale and flex forward. We breathe in, come back to the center line, and we exhale and take it back. And come back forward. Then the hand closest to the foot comes over. This hand comes up over the ear, and you stretch into that hip flexor. If it's too intense, you can take that hand and place it on the lower back, or if you can't get your hand over the ear. Otherwise, I want your eye line up, and we are stretching. Nice deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale. Again, breathe in and out. Try not to put too much pressure on the right hand when you come up. Slowly up we come. Again, we're going to goal pose those hands. And we are going to take the twist around. Hold. Nice deep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Your hip flexor should really be stretched out by now. And then gently come down. Nice wide angled shell stretch. Rest pose. Nice deep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Right, again, right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot, and slowly we come back up. Right, let's go back into that crescent lunge. Into the garland pose, I beg your pardon. Okay, from here, what we're going to do is, they call them yogi squats. Now, these are particularly great for us as women, because there's this little section here between the butt and the hamstring that always tends to droop. You're in my way. Okay, so from there, you're going to inhale. You're going to place your feet hands flat on the ground, and you're going to give me a nice hamstring stretch. You're going to breathe in, and you're going to slowly come back down into the garland. And we're going to push up. Try and get those legs nice and straight, and slowly come back down. Push up, feel the stretch here. I call this one the no more droopy butt yoga pose. Coming up nice and tall. And again, stretch it out for 3. And slowly down. And let's go for 4. And slowly down. Let's go for 5. And slowly down. Let's go for 6. And slowly we come down. Some people find that their garland pose, if they open up their legs a little bit wider, it may be easier to get into the pose. Purely a personal choice. And we'll be now 8. And slowly lower. As you know, my aim of the game here is for you to remember me when you wake up tomorrow morning. So we are doing 20 of these. So we are already halfway. Yay. Inhale. Keep the integrity in the spine. Keep that tummy tucked. And we go for 11. Or if you like, we can count down. And 9. Or I can mix it up a little bit for you. If we can go 13. And come down. And then we can go 7. Yay! And then we can come down. And then we'll go 15. See how close it is to 20? And we come down. And now we have 5. Look at that. And we come down. We're almost there. We can do this. Let's go 17. and down. 3 more. 3 and down. 2 to do. 19 and down. Your thigh should be on fire. Last one. Number 1 and all the way down. Right. So from here now you're going to move into camel. Okay, so first just sit, establish the stance. Take a nice deep breath in. And goalpost those arms out, taking them all the way down to the hips. Taking those shoulder blades, the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And relaxing your shoulders down, your back like a waterfall. Taking a nice deep breath in. Goalposting those arms all the way down to your hips. Elbows touch. Then your shoulders come all the way up to the ears. And we go down like a waterfall. One more time, inhale. Goalpost. Shoulders all the way up. And down like a waterfall. Okay, now you've got options here with your camel. Okay, you can place a pillow across there if you can't get your hands down onto your heels yet. But what I want you to imagine is that there's a wall in front of you. So you are pushing your hip flexors into the wall in front of you. Okay, it really helps to open them up. And it's nice after the garland pose. Otherwise, you're going to flow. So push those hip flexors into that wall and relax your head if you can. Remember, you want to tuck the chin before we come out of it. Hold camel. Nice deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and exhaling out. Another nice deep breath in and out. Now to come out of it, you're going to tuck the chin first. Slowly we come up. And then we're going to cross the feet over and we're going to slowly come all the way down and place our feet in front of us. Okay, so we're going to play with the boat. I want you on your toes, okay, sitting back into what we call a little bit of a C curve. That is where your rib to hip is always engaged, okay. So in your C curve, your rib to hip needs to be engaged. Remember, that is where the thumb is on the bottom rib and the index finger is on the hip bone. And the two little points coming a little bit closer together, so your abs are tight. Toes are together. So what we can do is, hands are ahead of you. You can tap, tap, getting used to that balance. Taking it away from the mat and tapping. Or taking both feet together. Taking it as high as what you can. Or just keeping it low. Or you can tap and lower a little bit and bring it in. Tap and lower a little bit and bring it in. And for 3. And for 4. So you're really working those obliques. 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10, or we can go 10, playing with the boat, 9, take your arms up, 8, 7, as soon as you take your arms up higher, it makes it a heavier lever, so it should make them work out more intensive, 6, I forgot where we were, 7, 8, always better to do more than less, 9, and one more for 10. Well done. Grab it in and just pull it in and give your legs a hug. Okay, so let's now onto our tummies. We're going to go ahead and do rocking. So I want you to grab your one foot, grab the other foot. Eye line is down, your tummy's engaged. I want you to inhale, prepare. On the exhale, for a 4 count to 5, you're going to come up. So we're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale. Inhale, come down. Pull those heels toward your butt. You'll feel your hip flexors again, getting a nice stretch. Inhaling and exhaling, taking it up. Breathe and pull it in. Exhale. Push those feet into your hands. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly come all the way down and sit back into the rest pose. Nice deep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. And now we can slowly come forward. Okay, I want you to sit in the cobbler where your feet are together. You're grabbing your feet and you're trying to push the heels down with a nice tall back. Nice deep inhaling and exhaling stretch. Breathe in and out and push those heels together and pull the knees down toward the mat. Breathe in and push. Inhale and push. Here also we want to try and maintain a nice flat back, which I'm not very good at. But try and get the body over at the same time pushing down with your knees toward the mat. Your inner thighs getting a nice workout. And then slowly we stack up. You can nod your head and push those coblets down. Heels are pushing, knees are pushing, and re-stack up. And then we can take the legs straight out ahead of us. Staff pose. And you can take your body down to where it will go. Remember, it's not the idea to get the head down, it's the idea is to get the chest down, then the head will naturally follow. And then we restack that spine. And then we are going to come around. How have you been doing with your wheel? Okay, hopefully my head doesn't fall off. And upsy daisy, there it goes. Up we go, nice deep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Can you take a leg with balance and place it on top of the other one? Opening up that hip flexor on that side. Carefully placing it down. Take another leg, placing on top, opening up that hip flexor. Carefully placing it down. To get out of the pose, I always like to slowly come down, bend my legs in, as if I was coming into the camel. Then relax my neck. Then first fix my hat, which is not what I would normally do. And then use my hands or slowly pull up with my feet. Okay. Okay, that was a very ungraceful wheel, I'm sure. Okay. Right, so we're going to swing around now. And I want us to go back into the down dog. Go back into the down dog. And I want you to take that leg up, your right leg up, all the way up to the ceiling. And I want to flex the spine and draw the nose into the knee. And send it back. And draw the nose into the knee. And flex it back. And let's go for 3, and flex it back. Remember, if you're feeling it in your wrist, you can always place your hands on your blocks, or push the pressure into your index finger and into the thumb. Last one for 5. And make sure you're pushing back with that left heel. Take the right knee to the right elbow and push it back. Right knee to right elbow. Be careful of hunching up with the shoulders towards your ears. Pull them away. 3. This works great on the abs. 4. And push it away. And for 5. And push it away. Now we're going to send that leg across to the left elbow. Oblique work. And push it away. Pull it in. And push it away. Pull it in for 3. And push it away. Pull it in for 4. And pull it away. And last one for 5. And pull it away. Bend that leg and look underneath your right armpit. Nice deep breathing. From there, if you want to, you can take that leg all the way over and come up into the wild thing. Nice deep breathing. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Otherwise, you just keep on looking underneath that armpit. Nice deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. If you are in the wild thing, you're going to slowly bring that hand back. Send that leg back up into 3-legged dog. Then come back down to down dog. Then we come down all the way into the rest pose. And I'm sure you want to probably do your fingers here. So onto all 10 fingers. Relax. Onto all 10 fingers. And relax. Right hand to right foot. Left hand to left foot. And slowly restack that spine. And again we breathe in. And we goalpost the arms and we pull it down. And we take the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And we let them flow like a waterfall. And we take a nice deep breath in. And we goalpost the arms. And we take the shoulders up. And we take them all the way around. One more time. Inhale. Goalpost arms. Shoulders. Running down the back like a waterfall. And you've got another leg. So I'm going to turn around so you can see the other leg. Okay. There we go. In down dog. Take that left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Push down with your right foot. Take that right knee. Left knee and left to your nose. You don't have a left nose. And away. Pull it in. Flex your spine. And send it away. And let's go for 3. And send it away. Push long and hard and stretch it. And 4. And push it away. And 5. And send it away. Now take the left knee to the left elbow. And send it back into the 3-legged dog. To the elbow. Back into the 3-legged dog. Take it to the elbow. Back into the 3-legged dog. Let's go for 4. And push it back. And let's go for 5. And push it back. And now we oblique it. Bring that left knee to the right elbow. Send it back. Pull it in. Send it back. You should definitely be feeling your tummy muscles. Bring it in. Send it back. And 4. and send it back. And one more for 5. And send it back. Bend the leg, look underneath the armpit. If that's where you want to stay, that's where you stay. Otherwise, you come over into a wild thing. Nice big yawn for the body. Nice deep breath in. And exhale out. Inhale. And out. One more nice deep inhale. And out. And if you are in the wild thing, you first come around to the 3-legged dog. Then to down dog. And then to a nice wide-legged shoulder stretch. Nice deep breathing, hold the pose, keep on holding it. Just fixing my hair while you have a nice rest. Nice deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so as you know, we don't normally do corpse, so we're just going to lie down, feet are together, open up, nice butterfly legs. Hands are on your rib to hip, lying in a nice neutral spine. You're going to inhale and you're going to exhale. Draw those 2 points closer together. The rest of the body is completely relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Breathe in and exhale. Feel those 2 points come close together. Massage the lower back. Relax your neck and shoulders. Last one. Breathe in. And again, exhale. Working more on the cobbler pose from another direction. Lying down, obviously. You're going to inhale. You're going to exhale. Squeeze the heels and pull these knees down. You can take your hands by your sides. And relax. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. And breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Last time, exhale. And breathe in. Take your hands to the sides. Just give me a little bit of a rock and a roll. One to the one side, and again to the other side. Just loosening up that lower back. Take the right shin over the left. Pull the feet down toward the glutes and give me little circles into the back for 10, 3, 4. Obviously we're moving clockwise. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and now we change the feet around. Pull those feet down toward the glutes. You'll be anti-clockwise. It's really nice for the lower back, and it's far nicer than the traditional pull your knees to your chest. 3, 4, and 5. Carefully place the feet down. Take your right hand underneath your head. Legs come to a tabletop position. Legs fall over to the right. Up we come all the way onto all fours. Give me your last cat-cow. You're going to inhale. Take it into the cat. Come out of the cow nice and slow. Feel your spine lengthening out. Tuck your toes. Give me your last down dog of the day. Pedal your feet. You can pedal the right and the left. And then you can put up to your tippy toes and push down into the heels, onto the toes, and down onto the heels. Keep it on your toes. Walk your feet toward your hands. And gently we come up, one vertebra at a time. And I can turn around and I can say to you, Namaste. Hope you enjoyed the workout.